Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video. Today I wanted to get out my laptop and I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of James Charles' Instant Influencer show on YouTube. It's premiering right now and I got my cozy little bathrobe on. I put some makeup on and I wanted to do a little reaction. So if you guys are interested in this, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know if you'd like another video with the next episode. But let's get on into this because I don't really know a lot about this episode. I kind of have a rough idea of like how I think it's gonna go, and from judging from like the trailer and stuff, we'll see how this is gonna go. So there's a lot of people watching this. Ooh, let's get into this. And there's an ad. Always.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and today I have something extra special for you. As you know, last year I started the search to find the next beauty influencer.
I did not
thousands of you answered the call,
encourage to do this. I was way too terrified.
by what I saw. Wow.
Oh, look at everybody. Wow.
But I could only pick 6 to bring with me to the YouTube stages.
Alright, so there's 6
Los
people.
Angeles, California. You are officially
I wonder when they filmed all of this
people on the show.
Oh, my mouth.
I'm so hysterical right now.
Oh, that's not my mouth. That was his mouth.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh, why are you
Aww.
Oh my god.
Look at him being so excited.
Oh my god. Over the next month, I'll test their artistry, camera presence, and potential to be a beauty superstar.
Look at that
There'll
outfit
be a few
change.
special guests,
Holographic carrot.
and a ton of surprises, but in the end, only one can become an instant influencer.
Look at that.
My name is Christian Perez. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I moved to LA because after my dad got deported, I knew that Los Angeles was the place I needed to be to get further in my career as an influencer. Some days I'm a blue alien, another day I'm a gremlin. Sometimes I'll draw a eyelash from Naomi Campbell on my face. I work on my art all the time. All I ever do is makeup, edit, and post. Makeup, edit, and post. Makeup, edit,
I
and
can
post.
relate.
That's
why I wanted to watch this, because I was like, I wonder if there's anything that will be funny, inspiring.
I'm 21 years old and I
Gabrielle?
currently reside in Los Angeles, California. Growing up in foster care, I didn't have the
Look at
best
those
childhood,
curls.
but through my art is
Oh
me
my
reconnecting
gosh.
with my inner child. Coming here, I really want to inspire others and show that
Why
your
just
past is not
French it up.
My name is Keelan Chase. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I'm 24 years old. I went from being a little bit of an ugly duckling who had a really hard life to persevering, being extremely ambitious. I really found my power through makeup, and I'm ready to inspire others to do the same.
Hello,
Have I
you
wanted
guys,
to
and
drink?
welcome to the first ever episode of Instant Influencer. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you guys here today. I need to see your beautiful faces though. Lights.
Why wasn't the lights on initially?
Oh my god.
I want to know who wrote
When I
the
called you
script for
guys to tell you
this.
that you made the show,
Wow.
we actually gave you your first compact challenge. Your first challenge actually starts right now. Okay.
Tell me what
Oh, so they had a challenge before the show even
on the first day
started.
of filming with a makeup look on that tells us who you are as an artist.
No
Oh,
There's
that's it.
no creative boundaries. You can come with
Oh
whatever look you want,
man,
whatever
this would have
hair you want,
given
whatever
me
outfit you want.
so
I just
much
wanted to look at
anxiety.
you and see, okay, this is Ashley
So I feel like my personality is different every day.
As an artist and as a person represented.
I feel electric.
You know, like when you straighten your hair, when you curl your hair, you have like a different personality. So I feel like that's really hard to master.
You want to go then? It was nice talking to you, sister.
Oh my god, thank you!
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye. You guys all look absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited to learn more. So let's go
Wow.
ahead and take a closer look. Benny, we're gonna go ahead and start with you. Tell me about this
Love
makeup
the
look and how it
eyes.
defines you as an artist.
This is just a mixture of Japanese cherry blossoms and a scenery with mountains on my forehead. The mountains remind me of my father, and my mother lived in Japan. So I went for this exotic scene to represent the future that is ahead of me. I come from such
Very
a small town with
creative.
nothing to do, and I felt like
I love that
was
highlighter.
stuck
Look at
there.
that. Oh
But
my
now that I'm here,
goodness.
I realize that I
Look
have a
at that on
chance,
his
and I
cheek.
am very excited.
And that is the right attitude to.
I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Carbondale,
Ben.
Pennsylvania. Growing up, I always felt like I really couldn't be myself most of the time. What made me feel comfortable and breaking me out of my shell was finding the love of makeup because it gave me more confidence, and I can't wait to blossom in this competition.
One note that I would love to give you is that the mountain story and the cherry blossom story are both beautiful, but they're not very cohesive together. So I would love to see how you could connect those in the future.
Thank you.
I wonder how long it took him to do this.
Today.
Well, this represents me as an artist,
Like
because with this I can
from
bring
like
a message.
the
That's what I
idea
really
to
like to do
like
with my work is
putting this
inspire
all up
change.
into a
So I
whole
did
show.
the earth and the skull to represent how
That's
we need to like do as
awesome.
much as we can to save the animals and the nature that we have before, you know, it's too late.
How long did this makeup look take you today?
I woke up at 12:30 and then
In the morning?
yeah.
Oh my god. The amount of
No
work you put into
sweet.
it really does show. The one note that I would love to give you is that your story about Mother Nature is beautiful, but it has nothing to do with you as a person. I wanted to see your personal journey and how that connects to you more as an artist.
Okay.
Hi, Kristen.
Hey, James.
Is someone
I
gonna get
am
eliminated
so intrigued by
after
what
this?
is
Like
going on with this look
right
today.
into this?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Wow. Tell me
Little
about this look and how it
fuck.
defines you as an artist.
I was homeless for quite some time in 2019 because my dad got deported. So kind of to symbolize my dark past, I wanted to put that into a mask, and then my face is actually an orchid symbolizing a brighter future for me ahead.
I'm really sorry to hear
that's
about your
nice.
father, and I'm glad that you're here and
Nice
you're
one.
okay.
They got some good
In
ideas.
your
I
initial
don't
video,
think
you
I
also
could be
introduced
this
yourself as
creative.
Indigo, not Christian.
Indigo is a stage name for me. It's
Okay.
actually a nickname that my friends gave me when I used to dye my hair like blue and all these crazy colors, and it just kind of stuck. So ever since, that's been my online persona.
Do you want us to call you by Christian or Indigo?
Let's go with Indigo.
Okay, Indigo from
Indigo.
now on.
Yes.
Well, Indigo, I love this look.
Whataburger.
The one note that I do want to give, however, is that this look and the mask, obviously it's covering your face and you had to do the full reveal. I really want to get to know Indigo for who you truly are without anything hiding or getting in the way. Hi, Caitlin.
Hey.
Tell me about this look that defines you.
So I do a lot of like everyday wearable looks and kind of keep
Look
it
at
a
all
little more
that
low key.
gorgeous
But I
glitter.
really wanted people to know exactly who
Ooh.
I am. I've like gone through so much in my life, and I've just
I love
been
how
a
she did her
very,
eyebrows.
like, vivacious person.
Like
and
with
I
the
want to also encourage
lines?
people. Disruptive, and I'm fun,
Oh.
and I'm loud. No way. There's
I wonder
no
what
way,
they
like, I'm
think
not even worried
of
about it.
this, like watching
My
it
biggest-
back. Because I feel like shows always, like whenever they have shows like this, I feel like how they edit it, you know, like you can't edit the footage. So like, you know, I wonder if they're like, oh, I kind of made myself look a little weird in that part of the show. So I'm wondering how this is going, or like if they're watching this live for the first time or if they've seen it before. I'm
Weakness in
curious.
this entire competition is that I'm a rambler and I will talk for days. Why do they keep emailing me that like there's no way? And then I got it and I was just like blown away. So
I wanna know what's on her lips. Not here.
Seriously.
But any
With
other,
my neck,
this?
I actually took
Whoa,
the
look at
sealer.
that.
I was
The
just kind of
highlighter?
thinking, like of a painting, like a
Oh,
palette,
an
like
orange.
It's a
Y'all know
hot
I
mess,
love
which
orange.
is exactly who I am.
Beautiful chaos.
Yeah, beautiful chaos.
The one note that I have for you with your explanation of the look was also a little bit of a beautiful mess, but I really want to challenge
I
you
would like
to
to
think
see
about what
James
you want to say
Charles
before you
do
say
these
it. It'll really help you
challenges
out when it comes to
himself
public
and
speaking
describe
also filming YouTube videos.
what like his makeup look is and
This
all
makeup
that.
look is so abstract. I am really pumped to learn more about this.
Yeah, that's
This is
cool.
equal
I love how she
inspired.
did her
My
neck.
message
That
has,
looks
to do with
awesome.
mental health. I became a mom when I was 16,
That's
and
so
that
cool.
came with a ton of challenges. I've strived to keep a healthy balance, but it's something that I've struggled with over the years.
It reminds me
I
of
wish yourself
those
to slow down.
those cards that they hold up and they're like, what do you see here? A bird? You know what I mean?
And like really center myself. I wanted to create a look that was interpreted by the viewer because you never really know what's going on beneath the surface. No one person sees the same image with an ink blot, so I think that that's a really important part of art and just life in general.
I love that that's a part of your message, and hopefully a lot of people will connect with that as well.
My drive is super strong coming
Whoa,
into this competition. Not only am
love
I looking
that.
out for me, but I'm looking out for my son.
I am getting so much inspiration watching this and everyone's makeup look. Ooh, I might have to pick my favorite makeup look and recreate it. Let me know if you guys would like that video.
I've tried to do watercolor looks many times before. They are very challenging to actually look accurate, and this was very impressive to me. The one note that I have for you is that because of the look, you're missing the brows and kind of the eyes and the lips. I would have loved to see this with a lash, so not all those elements were missing.
Thanks.
Brittany,
Hi.
tell me about this makeup look that you have on today.
So it represents her personality, which
Is
is
it bubbles?
bubbly.
Bubbles.
And, with the eyes, I just wanted to play with color because that's
Love
just what I
that.
like to do. I'm
Oh
one of those
my
people
gosh.
that's like mainly
That underlid
eyes
is
and
so
nude
pretty.
lip. A lot of times people would say, oh my god, like you're so outgoing and stuff on YouTube, but you're shy in person. So I was
That
that
is me.
one girl that everybody would whisper about, saying, oh, she wears too much makeup, she looks like a clown. For some reason, that just made me pile on more makeup. It's been hard. I moved out
I
when
can
I was
relate.
15, so I literally have 2 full-time jobs, and I'm just trying to make.
One note that I would love to give is that this look, in comparison to the others, is a little bit more simplistic. I would love to see how creative you can truly be.
I think James thinks I'm basic. I'm not basic. Thank goodness this was not an elimination challenge. I still have a chance to bring it.
I'm honestly
Bring it
very
on.
impressed with each and every single one of your looks. A lot of you guys rose to the level that I was hoping for, but one person in particular blew me away with both technical skill and used imaginative artistry by connecting it to their personal journey.
I think I know who it is.
Ashley, congratulations, you are the winner of the first.
Not who I thought it was going to be. Okay.
Thank
This is gonna be a bad
My
guessing.
look won. I made the right call. Yes.
Little happy
And this
dance.
means you're going to get a major advantage in today's elimination challenge.
Okay,
Before we get
so
into
they
that,
are
though, do you guys
eliminating
want to know what you're
someone.
competing for?
Yes.
The winner of Influencer will take home a full lighting and videography equipment package, just like the one I have at home.
I would
valued
like
at
that.
$10,000.
Wow.
So your guys' videos will be looking bomb as heck. You will also win a collaboration
I'm in the
with me
process of
on
trying
my
to do
YouTube
that to my
channel.
own
Hi,
room.
sisters. Steve Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A new
I'm
challenge
older
we're doing
than
here
her.
called Makeup Relay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all the special stuff, actually. And finally, no big deal or anything, but also $50,000. Of course, it
Oh
all
my
sounds fun,
gosh.
but it will only come from very hard work, and I'm very excited to tell you
Let me know in the comments if you got $50,000 today, what would you do with it? I'm really curious.
guys about today's first elimination challenge. As you guys know, there are many aspects of what it takes to be a successful beauty influencer, and this show is going to test all of them. Marketing is a vital skill to have when it comes to being an influencer, and in today's challenge, we're going to be testing your ability to sell products. I have the opportunity to collaborate with Morphe on my James
I'm
Charles
really
X
curious
Morphe
how this looks, because I know how this looks as, like, for someone who is YouTube, and obviously I haven't done YouTube for, like, it's hardly been a year and a half, so watching this, like, with what I know now and what I knew before, I'm really curious to know, like, is there anything that, like, stands out to you guys, like, behind the scenes as, like, an influencer? Because I'm wondering if there's anything that's like, oh, I didn't really think about that.
It is still one of the best-selling palettes of all time. In order
I
to
have
actually
that
get that there,
palette.
though, we had to do a full marketing
That's my
campaign behind
favorite.
it. And I don't know if you guys saw my reveal video, but I did 10 different makeup looks, all in different rainbow colors for the 39 shades, and finalized it with the white splash paint look, which is now in all of the packaging.
Yeah.
In today's challenge, you guys are going to be making your very own reveal video.
I've never done a product reveal before, but I sell things all the time, so I think I got this in
Ooh,
the
a
bag.
product
At the beginning of
reveal.
the challenge, you guys are going to get to step foot for the first time in the Ulta Beauty Closet. For
Oh.
all your makeup needs and necessities, where you will select
Ulta.
one item to create your marketing campaign around. You need to plan, film, and edit your very own short commercial around your makeup product. I want to see
Oh my
personality and your
God.
ability to sell
Like,
products.
I'm already
At the
getting
end
a
of the
headache
challenge,
trying to think
one
of how
you
this is gonna
will
go.
be going home. For this challenge, you guys are going to have 3 hours to put together your commercials.
I am terrified
3
that I have to
hours?
get this video done in 3 hours. It takes me 3 hours to film a single video. So I don't know how this is going to work.
Not to add any more pressure or anything, but I feel like I should probably tell you guys about the judges that'll be joining me on the final
The
panel.
judges.
My permanent judge that'll be with us the entire series is a legend in the beauty community. She is the president and
Norvina?
creative director of Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Norvina.
Norvina will be here today.
I love Norvina, and I love Anastasia Beverly Hills.
And
Same,
also, our
that I
second
have on
celebrity
my
guest
eyes
judge
today.
is somebody that can only be described as iconic. She's also very hot. It's Paris Hilton.
Yeah. Do they not know who the
Paris
judges are?
Hilton is here. I can't breathe.
I want to know what,
So you
like,
guys
I
just
wish
make sure
they
every-
would vlog, like, their whole experience, and, like, whenever they're allowed to put it up, I want to know, like, oh, they told me this, but I have to act like this, or I really didn't know, or I love knowing, like, behind the scenes stuff like that. I don't know if you guys do too.
Sabrina and parents also want to buy your product too. Ashley, as
Oh.
the winner of today's compact challenge, you get to make your first selection in Ulta Beauty Closet.
Bye, guys.
Oh,
Oh my god.
this is
I
gonna be
see
hard.
y'all to beauty closet, and the first thing I want to do is just go grab a bag and start like shoving stuff in there. I'm just like so excited that I can't believe there's so much stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot. Honestly, I'd probably pick a product that, like, one of my favorite things in my beauty routine, because I feel like if it's not one of your favorite things, then it's going to be really hard to sell it. So definitely, that's the route that I would
All right,
choose.
Ashley, what did you pick as your item for your commercial?
I got the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara in Bloom Your Mind.
Okay, this should be super, super
That
interesting.
ColourPop mascara.
All right, for everybody else, you
was
guys are
bomb.
going to get the same opportunity to run to the closet. And remember to
And then
blend,
it just
but don't
was
blend.
not. It dried out
Time
fast.
starts now. Oh my god. That is some sister sprinting if I ever did see it.
Victory.
Oh, okay. So they get one
Okay, now I
product,
don't know
they
what
go to
everybody
their little
got.
station.
So we know Ashley has the blue mascara. Christian, Honest has the Beverly Hills foundation. Benny, the KKW contouring stick. Gabriel.
Haven't tried that.
Oh, you better be careful with that one. I'm expecting greatness. Okay, the Ofra highlighter.
Yes.
All right, and finally, Kaylin, the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Good luck, you guys.
Interesting. Oh, so then they gotta take all this makeup off and put it back. Oh no. Oh, this is just giving me anxiety for
These
them.
video labs are fabulous, first of all. I'm pumped at
Do
how
they know how to
professional
work all of
setup
it?
is.
'Cause I certainly don't know how to work a camera like that.
Blue mascara is kind of self-explanatory, but it's a really fun poppy product. I've never done a product reveal video before. This is something new and really challenging, but I feel like I'm going to be able to create a great campaign around this because the product is really simple. I came out with a brand new mascara and I'm so excited to show. Oh, there's. Since this challenge isn't
I've
issue-based,
definitely
I
done
can't
that
show my
before.
creativity that
I
way.
can relate.
My goal is to wow the judges with what I do know about editing,
Oh,
which is
man.
like a little bit
I mean,
of
we've
evil,
all seen a
lazy
product
Susan
reveal
moment,
video.
and a really
It's the,
convincing
like,
demeanor.
campaigning part that stresses me out. Like a
3 hours seems like a lot of time, but once you start working and rushing, it is no time at all.
I
This
bet.
looks cute.
I
I'm
bet.
revealing the KKW contour and highlight stick.
I have a
I'm
lot of
going to
mixed
just show you
reviews.
guys how to contour, get snatched, and get a man after this. I do feel like I'm really good at contour, but not cream. Okay, sis? Okay. I'm focusing on the cheeks because it gives a lot of definition. My
I wonder
plan
how
is
old
to make a
everyone
very
is. This
lighthearted,
day,
funny, but
am I a
also
lot older than
informative
everyone?
video.
I know one of
It's
them said they were
perfect,
18,
and it's so
19.
creamy, and it gives you that glowy look.
Now this foundation is relatively full coverage. I grabbed the Anastasia
Relatively.
Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation because my skin is stained pink from the first challenge. Not only is it getting rid of the redness that I had in my skin, but it's also getting rid of my dark circles. This product is working just the way that I
Very
wanted
fine
to.
line of a product
I've never
review and a
actually used it,
review.
but it is full coverage and it is working perfectly. This is genuinely actually looking better than my regular foundation. So thank the Lord for that.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a video all about my favorite highlight, which is from Oprah in the color Pillow Talk. I know it's key to not just show off this Oprah highlighter, but to show off myself. Lucky for me, once I turn that camera on, my bubbly side just
I
comes
thought it was
out
a product
naturally. Before we apply the
reveal,
highlight, you
not
have
a
to have a
review.
flawless face, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera real quick. I decided to do my intro without makeup, which I'm not used to because usually I do that first.
You
but I want
guys
to
know I
most
do
of
my
the
intro
off
without makeup
camera.
all the time.
This blush is gonna be perfect.
Look how gorgeous that is. Wow. I know this is a risk using James's Morphe palette, but I think this risk is gonna pay off. It'll be fine. I came up with the idea to showcase that you can do a lot with neutral colors and a lot with bright colors. It's really hard for bright colors to be pigmented, and that's not the case with the James Charles palette, girl. This morning, James didn't really feel like he got to know me through my look. This should be good. This should be... So now I'm revealing this colorful product to show off my colorful personality. Eyes, face, and edit. Okay.
You guys, today
Getting
we are
nervous for
doing
them.
a look
Oh.
with literally one single.
Look how long her hair. Oh my goodness.
Words. Whoops.
I like to take my time when I'm filming my videos, and I like to take takes like you wouldn't believe. I take so many takes. Boys and girls, welcome. So today we are going to get in how.
These little edits are making me laugh so hard.
Okay, I should have that out of
I do it all the time.
Boys and girls, welcome. Hello. So today, okay, that sounded hella fake. Okay. In the previous challenge, James noted
Sometimes I
that
put my
was
intro like
rambling,
3
which she was
times.
1000% right on, because that is a weakness that I have had for my entire life. When doing my foundation, I like to quickly press. When doing my foundation, I like to quickly press. And so in this challenge, I'm really going to focus on being concise, clear, and prepared for my words. My skin literally looks so fresh and so supple and juicy right now, like so plump. Who needs? Oh, wait, okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Oh, and there's people sitting there filming them. That must make them so much more nervous. I just realized that. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that.
To James that I could work my butt off and be the first one to finish.
Oh, she's the first one to edit? Oh no.
Let's go edit.
Okay, so they all have their own laptop.
You have about 1 hour and 30 minutes remaining for this challenge. I'm super excited to see the final products. Get back to cutting super quick.
I wonder what they all edit with.
I think I'm pretty strong at editing. The trickiest part was whether or
Oh
not
man,
to put all
Adobe.
clips that I wanted to
Adobe
do.
is still like way over my head.
At this
I
point,
have
start to
it,
get
I
nervous, but
try
know
to
that
use
I have
it.
to finish no matter what.
It's difficult.
I did most of my makeup off camera, so I only have a small amount of clips because editing is not my forte. I can't really go and polish it the way I want because I'm scared if I keep working on it, I'm gonna make it worse.
I get that problem. Sometimes you just have to like say, okay, I'm done. Because once you like get a nitpicky, take a
I
long
was
time to
really
edit.
hoping that I would have like an hour and a half to edit, but at this point, I have no idea how I'm gonna narrow this down. I'm so nervous right now, and I'm scrambling for my life.
Oh my gosh.
I am just cutting and cutting my life away.
5, 4,
Literally.
3, 2, 1. We're done. Cut. Period.
Time's up.
I was wondering where
I
that
did
part came
not
from.
watch my video all the way through. I don't know what to say. We're going into this deliberation. I have no idea what this video looks like.
Last anxiety. That's cool.
All right, my artists, how was your first official elimination challenge?
Oh,
Intense.
Well, we are so excited to see what you guys have put together for us today. But before that, I want to quickly introduce you
Red
guys to our
moment.
guest judges.
I wonder how James
Joining us
picked
the
out all
entire
his
season is
outfits
one of
and
my
looks
close
for
friends,
all these
makeup
different parts.
legend. She's
Who
the president
cares?
and creative director of Anastasia
That dog
Beverly Hills. Please welcome Norvina.
cracked me up.
Hi. So excited to see what you
Ah,
have to offer.
Norvina.
Our second judge needs no introduction, let's
So
be honest. She's iconic, legendary, and totally hot. Paris Hilton.
You guys are hot too.
Let's go ahead and watch some videos.
Oh my
Ready? You're
gosh.
gonna be up first. The rest of you guys can all go take a seat.
It's important to do well in this first elimination challenge because otherwise you're going home. And I do not want to be the first one to go home.
Can't
All
show
right, Benny, let's
fear.
go ahead and take a look at your commercial.
Hey guys, it's Benny Sarah. Sis, come join the fam. Okay, for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing
Oh,
the
man.
KKW Beauty Cream Contour Sticks. So once I have the product on my back of my hand, I'm going to take a stippling brush, something like this, and I'm going to kind of pinch it, and I'm going in
I really
want to
know their feedback with all these.
Kind of get my contour on, you know, sis? Hi everyone. Okay, so I just did the rest of my makeup off camera and now I'm back. The cream contour sticks look amazing. All I did was really just set them with loose translucent powder because this does the trick.
All right, Betty, well, thank you so much for sharing your video with us. I would love to give you some positive notes. I really like how your personality came through in this video, and that is really important when it comes to being an influencer. But I would have loved to get the opportunity to actually watch you apply that product, blend it out a little bit more, and kind of all over the face rather than just on the cheekbones, because we contour kind of everywhere.
Yes, I understand.
Marina?
Hi, Benny. I actually have the pleasure of creating product reveal videos all the time for Anastasia Beverly Hills. And one of the things that I would love to have seen from you is you explaining what the product is first and foremost. What is contour? How does this differ? The different ways that you can contour. You can do it with cream, you can do it with powder. When you are actually revealing a product, you have to kind of explain it to the viewer as if they have no idea about the product, about the category.
I agree completely with Marina.
I loved your personality in the video, and I love that you say sis, because sis over here always says it, and
Look at
I love that.
Oh my
so
God.
I feel that really just, you know, when the viewers are watching, it makes them feel like they're part of your family.
That's what I want. That's what I want to do. I want to like make everyone happy and entertain, because I was put down most of my life saying that I would never get anywhere. A lot of people really don't believe in me.
Well, look where you are today. So
Exactly.
Here in Hollywood, shooting with all of
Hollywood.
us, and I think you're a star.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Thank you, Benny, for sharing your commercial with us.
Thank
You can
you.
go ahead and sit down. All right, our next artist is going to be Brittany.
Hey guys,
Brittany.
so today I'm filming a very exciting video. I'm going to be telling you guys all about my favorite highlight from Oprah. Okay, so now that I got my base on, we're nice and flawless. But let me just show you guys this color right here. It's so beautiful. It has a pink undertone to it. And look at that. So let me go ahead and show you this baby in action. So I'm just going to use my M510 from Morphe. You could use any highlighting brush. And look at how beautiful this is. Some of those drugstore
Can I get
highlighters
more like a
can look a
review?
little powdery sometimes. Don't get me wrong, there is some good drugstore highlighters as well, but this one is worth spending your coin on. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing how I get my favorite glow, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!
Okay, well, one thing that I would have loved to see was a slightly raised camera angle. You actually cut off the top of your head for some of the clips, and I would have just loved to have it a little bit more focused on your face. That's really important in order to
Don't judge me, James.
I noticed when we were watching the workrooms, you actually were the first one to leave and go edit, and the first one done editing, right?
I just kept thinking of all the stuff I could have done, and I wish I like spent more time on it.
It is important to take those extra minutes, even if you're rushing, in order to make sure that everything is perfect and ready to go, because slow and steady wins the race.
I was hoping that James would see me finishing in 2 hours with 1 hour to spare as a good thing.
Marina?
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, I love your eyeshadow. I just had to tell you. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you so much. I love your highlight. It looked
I wonder what it is.
beautiful. It was blinding.
Is it from
That's for
Anastasia
sure.
Beverly?
You look gorgeous. One of the things that I would like for you to improve on is to think about coming off more of reviewing the product and speaking about the product and revealing the product attributes. As I was watching you, I was trying to figure out why you were mentioning so many other things like the Morphe brush and drugstore highlighters. All that was doing was sending my thoughts into other directions, and you want to keep me focused on what you're selling.
Paris?
First off, I want to say I love your hair color.
Thank you so
I think
much.
for an influencer, it's definitely important to have kind of your trademark, and I think that color works so well on you, and I thought that you had a lot of fun with it. I thought that you killed it.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. I love my fellow artists, but I'm low-key
Paris
hoping
is
that
so
someone
nice.
did worse than me.
All right, our next artist is going to be Kaylin.
This is about to be very interesting. Let's all say a prayer.
Boys and girls, welcome, because today we are going to be getting into how to do your full face.
I hate when that happens to me. When like the little hairs, you can see them like through the
When I start my
more
foundation
white
with this sponge, I
background.
like to focus on the perimeter of my face. Oh my gosh, you guys, if that isn't a snatch base, I don't know what is. It's time to get into the contour, and I like to put the contour color directly onto the sponge so that I don't have a harder time diffusing it. See, you guys, cream contour is not so scary, and when you're using a
That
beauty
does look
sponge,
pretty scary.
you really have that control to diffuse it out. Foundation, cream contour, powder, highlighter, eyeshadow, literally everything was done with this Real Techniques beauty sponge. It's everything.
Oh, I forgot she had the sponge. For some reason, I thought she had just the foundation.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Are you okay? You good?
Yeah.
You can breathe.
I was expecting it to come out.
Before I even get anything, I noticed this is a common theme with you. You are not very confident. Which is a problem. Because you should be.
Okay.
Okay, I'm telling you this now. I was really excited to talk to you the first time because we loved your audition video, and I remember you were
I have
crying on
an
the
itch
phone
on
and
my
you didn't think you were
nose.
gonna make it, which I get, but now you're here, okay? You killed it this morning and you killed it again, so let's get it together. I really like this video, Caitlin. I think this was really, really good. It made me want to get the product. I love how you came in with a full concept of I'm gonna do everything using this sponge. Paris?
I love the video. I actually don't know how to do contour, but I felt after watching the video, I learned you maybe want to buy this product. And I think that's what being an influencer is.
For some reason, I want Paris to say something bad.
Hi, I think you did such a beautiful job.
Thank you.
I think you're definitely an artist and that comes through. I think that you like to lead with education, which for me is very important. One of the things that I would have liked for you to speak to is why this Real Technique sponge. There's hundreds of sponges out there. How is this one making your application easier, better than a previous one?
That's the hardest part about products, I feel.
I really like
why is this one so different?
Thank you.
All right, next up we have Gabriel.
So I can definitely see out of the judges, you got the good judge, the kind of in the middle, and then Norvina kind of like said something nice, like, hey, listen, this, but this is the issue. So it kind of like ranges through the line.
Back to my channel, and today is something very special. Are you guys ready for the reveal? So the colors I'm gonna use in my palette today are this beautiful orangey brown, just applying that to my inner corner. This little guy right here, he's a little dark brown, and put that slightly under the color that I just put. Taking the brightest color of the blue in my palette.
I love Norvina's facial expression.
Pack that onto the outer corner. As you can see,
She
I
killed
already
me.
and cut that crease again. I'm gonna go in with my brightest pink shade.
Oh, I used to love looks
really
like that.
Pack that on there. So that is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'll see you next time on Gabriel.
Look at those curls.
All right, Gabriel, the pressure is definitely on because you got with my very own palette. One thing that I would have loved to see, because it is a palette reveal, some swatches. At the end of the day, swatches don't always show how they perform on the eye. We know
Good
this best
point.
and we did focus a little bit more on the tutorial, but for a palette reveal video, it's kind of like customary.
Oh my god. I did film the swatches. It slipped my mind to put it in the video.
Norvina?
I don't blame
Hi,
them.
Gabriel.
I thought it was unique what you did overall.
Thank you.
I think that you have a
I want to
lot
see
of
Norvina's
potential
wig
to
collection.
become all around polished, amazing influencer. I think you need a little bit of work with the details. You know, learning to really sell the product, explain the product, so really talk about the different pulses, how some of them can be used as contour, blush, etc. I think that would have been fantastic.
Paris?
So I love that you call everyone dreamers. I think it's important to have kind of a nickname for your fan base. All my fans call themselves.
How do they think of their answers so fast?
And yeah.
I want to see some raw footage of this for some reason.
All right, next up we have Ashley.
Hey guys, it's your girl Qmee. I am bursting with excitement because I get to announce to you I'm coming out with my very own mascara. But the gag is, it's blue. I wanted to create a product that was
A
going
little bit more excitement personally.
everyday routine in a safe and
That
balanced
dog.
Not only do I like to apply the mascara to my regular lashes, as you can see on the bottom here, I have the blue featured, but I also like to apply it to my false lashes just to give a little bit more of like an amped up vibe. It's called Blue Your Mind. Get your hands on
I would
the
like a
brand
little
mascara
bit more of
right
a close
now
up.
and add a pop of color
Personally.
to your makeup
So I was
routine.
looking for a review, product
Okay,
review.
well, Ashley, you had the first pick in the Ulta Beauty Closet today, so I want to know, why did you choose the blue mascara?
I thought it would be easy to sell because mascara is such a popular product, but I feel like I could have skipped over a lot of explaining how to use it and just jump right into a commercial.
Well, I loved your video. It was short, to the point. I love the insertion of the B-roll, the posing clips, and the little rotating moment of the product. It was really, really good and definitely showcased knowledge of what a reveal video can and probably should look like. My one note for you overall will be in the beginning of the video, you started off by saying, I am bursting with excitement, and your face was like very like, I am bursting with excitement. It's okay to break down that shell a little bit. If you're gonna say you're bursting with excitement, like, we need to see excitement. So you need to make sure that the followers believe what you're saying. Norvina?
Really great job. I felt that it felt very professional, very polished. I think that it was definitely an underdog product that you chose. Blue mascara is out there, so I think that the insertion of those clips was amazing. There's 2,000 mascaras out there, and when people are shopping for them, the first thing they want to know is it volumizing, is it lengthening, does it build? That would have been really great to know.
Man, got this.
I love your jacket. I need to wear it to Burning Man this year.
You can borrow it.
It's just really hot, and I love how confident you were, and I just thought it was just like very sexy vibes. I've never worn blue mascara before, but now I'm gonna try it out.
Honestly, I think Paris was really cool. It's like a smoked out blue wing.
Hey guys, it's your last brain cell here. So my name is Indigo, and today I'm going to be showing you the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation.
Another review.
Not wearing anything at all underneath. I just want to show you how good this foundation is on its own, because it is that good. So I'm going to be using just one pump on my face and just spread that evenly. Now,
I wonder what they're thinking after, like, after they watched other people's videos. Like, I wonder if they're like, oh man, I did that in my video.
I didn't sleep at all last night, so that is really saying something. Look at that. Before, I looked like I was dying, and now I am, but I don't look it. Alright, if you guys want to use my code #period for full price and full shipping and handling, you're going to go and enjoy my full coverage dewy day.
Okay, well, first and foremost, Indigo,
I want to know what Anastasia, or not Anastasia. I want to know what Norvina's gonna say.
Use, like, the typical like YouTube style humor. This morning, we obviously talked about wanting to make sure that you were coming through because your makeup looked beautiful, but we had that full mask, and I want to commend you because I definitely think the sarcastic, dry, but good humor was very apparent in this video, so great job.
Why did Norvina give
Norvina?
Hi. It was very nice watching you review the foundation. Whenever people want to talk about a foundation and they have skin concerns, they always want to know, is it non-comedogenic, is it oil-free, is it gluten-free, things of that nature, talc-free, and those are all written on the box on purpose. I know for a fact because I put them there.
I called it.
For you to address those in the beginning.
Thank you.
If this was your sponsored video, would you send him the check for this?
I think he did a really, really good job. I might have had some edits, but other than that, yes, I think it has amazing potential.
Great.
That made me nervous just hearing that. Oh man.
That is the most validating thing of this entire show, this entire series. I love you so much.
Paris?
I love how you described the foundation. I love that makeup brand, obviously. I really love how you use graphics.
I see you.
That's really important in editing, just to get the message across.
Thank you.
All right, artists. Well, thank you guys so much for your hard work today. I know this is quite the challenge. There's more to come, but you guys very much impressed all of us with your videos. We have quite a lot to discuss, so if you guys will give us a minute, we'll call you back in a little.
Oh, they're gonna eliminate someone. Oh, I'm gonna be... Anxiety,
okay, you guys,
sweaty
I have a lot
hands.
of thoughts, but I really want to hear from you guys what you think first.
Some stepped up to the challenge, and some maybe missed the challenge a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to know what that shimmer is on her
Like
eye.
everyone did a really great job, and I have my favorite. Just
Oh, that dog.
I think he's so cute. There's just something special about Benny. I just like felt for him. Like when he was talking, it like almost made me want to cry, but I didn't want to cry because I didn't want my eyelashes to fall off.
Norvina, who is your
Make
top
you
of
want
this
to
week?
cry.
My top of the week is Ashley. She was very polished. She showed the product up close. She did a little spin. She did application.
Okay, I...
Process of elimination. Sorry, these people were not eliminating
I
me.
split it in half.
Oh,
And
God,
I
are
think
they?
Ashley's video was very professional,
Agreed.
but the personality wasn't there. She claimed that she was excited and bursting. And I was like, girl, you're fine.
Who is it gonna be?
But I feel like that's just her attitude. Like,
Yeah.
she's not the type that's gonna be like overly excited and be like,
Right.
I'm bursting with excitement. I just feel like that's just not.
People do love that, but don't say you're excited if you're not, because the audience has to believe it, you know? I really liked Kaylin.
Okay.
I think her video was so good, and she did a really good job of coming up with a full concept for the product. She talked about how you can use it. She did a good job.
Yeah, if I would have remembered it was about a sponge, I would agree until halfway through. I was like, oh wait, I thought hers was the one with the foundation.
Yeah.
And that's obviously very important when you're an influencer.
I would go more with Christian as far as like personality. He appeared very friendly, but still professional, which is a very hard thing to do.
I really liked Christian's video a lot. I think he really got a good sense of humor in there, which showcased himself while also demonstrating the product. let's go ahead and talk about the videos that were a little bit less successful. In terms of Brittany, her video just didn't stick out that much to me. She also finished with a ton of time to spare, but the video was a little bit of a mess in terms of like organization and transitions and stuff.
It felt a little bit scripted, if that makes
How
sense.
many episodes are there gonna be?
Well, let's talk about Gabriel. He had my palette.
I love this palette. I need it, so you have to send this.
You have it already?
No, I don't.
Wow.
So I have a couple houses, so maybe I got sent to one of them.
Must be nice.
Yes.
Fair.
I like when people start fresh face,
Yeah.
and then you see the final product instead of going back and forth. So with the editing, I thought it was a little bit confusing.
I agree, 100%.
I think choosing my palette was a major risk, and I don't think it paid off for him. At the end of the day, though, these 6 are like the best of the best. But we do want to give this title to somebody who truly has what it takes, so we gotta knock one person out each time. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you both so much. Paris, thank you so much for being here today. Love you the absolute most. You're so hot. And Norvina, I love you, and I will see you next week.
No hug for Norvina?
All right, guys, judges' decisions are in. Let's head back to our video
He's
apps.
called Paris hot like
Continuing
5
the
times.
competition. Who's going home?
Oh, what is this? Oh, they're just like doing their... Okay. Stress.
Hi, Kaylin.
Hey, James.
You know, this morning on set, you talked about how your
Oh, they're
look
not doing
was
everyone
a bit
at
of a
the same
beautiful
time.
mess, but your final video was anything but. I am so proud of you for letting your personality shine and pulling everything together. Literally, by the time we finished watching the video, I wanted to go out and buy that sponge right away. You did the best in today's challenge. Congratulations, Kaylin. You are the winner.
Thank you so much, James. I appreciate everything, and I am going to take all your critiques.
She doesn't
I
seem that
truly,
excited.
Truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course, love. I am so excited to see what more you have to offer.
Did they have to film like 2 reactions? And then they just edited the...
Me, myself, and I made it.
Who's she talking
Hi,
to?
Indigo.
Hi.
Your reveal video was absolutely phenomenal. We love how you blended together your sense of humor along with your foundation. Congratulations, you're still in the competition.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Made it.
Huh? Okay.
I'm so proud of you because you really had me scared there.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, James.
Ashley, we were very impressed by your reveal video today. You are safe.
Thank you.
Ah! Who is it going to be?
How do you feel?
I'm so relieved. Yeah, I'm happy you guys are here.
Hi, Benny.
Hi.
Your contour and your editing in today's video were both a little bit harsh, but we loved how you showcased your personality, and I want to see more. You're safe.
I can't imagine what that feels like to be like... I'm safe. 2. We're down to 2. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
If I go home today, I would feel like a failure. I'm just hoping that James really sees my potential.
Yeah, no one wants to be the
really
first one
just
to
don't want to
go.
go home.
But at least you got the opportunity.
Hi, Brett.
Now we know.
She said hello. Weird. Hello.
It's a wake-up call.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care who you think you are. This
I
is
feel like-
crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, does this mean Brittany's gone?
Did they not take it by
What else would
anything?
it mean?
Unfortunately, today after the judges' deliberation, your video was not our favorite of the day, and you have been eliminated.
How hard is that to tell them that?
Can I sit next to you? I love you and your personality and the confidence that being on camera gives you.
Oh.
I'm so proud of you. And I want you to keep all the positives in mind because this isn't a negative. The whole point of this is not for drama, no stupid eliminations. It's to give you guys information and resources to be better at what you do. And you're already incredible. That's the reason why you're here. And I don't want you to forget that, okay? You have to promise me. Promise?
Yeah.
Bitch, you better promise. You're so insanely talented and you're so beautiful. And
How
your
tall is
personality
James?
is infectious. I love how bubbly you are, and I'm sure everybody at home will as well. And I want you to remember that, okay?
Thank you.
Before we go, I want to take this opportunity to sign off together on the show, just like this was a regular YouTube video, okay? Hi, you guys. James here with
Oh, how nerve-wracking is that? You're so upset.
Britt, thank you so much for joining us here on the competition. We are so blessed and lucky to have you.
Does he
Just like I
have?
did, I'm sure every home is going to fall in love with you.
Hate?
Where can they check you out if they want to see more?
No,
I
no.
have Brittany Rico on YouTube.
It's his
and
veins.
also everything else.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Oh,
Thank you
man.
so much for watching this episode of Instant Influence.
First episode.
If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below to show the
Alright,
show
we're
your
gonna
love
do
and
thumbs
support.
up.
Also click that subscribe button and finally click that bell icon so you get notification every time I upload a brand new episode. If
Same.
you'd like to do the looks that you saw today and you're feeling inspired and you want to recreate them, make sure you tag me, tag the show, and finally hashtag Instant Influencer because I'll be reposting some of my favorites. See you next week.
Bye. Alright, what did you guys think of this episode? I think I could totally get into this show. I don't have a lot of shows that I've been binge watching here in quarantine, so I think this will be really interesting to watch as we go on. If you guys would like me to do a reaction to the second episode, let me know in the comments. Oh man, the stress. All these types of shows that are like this always give me some stress where it's like a process of elimination, challenges. Oh man, I do think it's easier to watch, what am I trying to say? It's easier to watch from, you know, like for someone else to read your paper and to pick out the problems of it. It's harder for you yourself to do it. So it is nice to have people to give you criticism on things. So I think this is really interesting. All right, season 1, episode 1. How many seasons are there gonna be? I don't even know, but I have a feeling that this video is going to be long. So I'm gonna sign off now. So if you guys haven't seen my last video, I did a video trying out a sample foundation, Sephora sample, testing out. That video will be right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. Everybody click on it and subscribe to my channel.